We are market leaders in revenue, and for us it's really important to invest back in content to be able to bring the best stories out. It's the 25th anniversary of Netflix.
Right.
We started off as a DVD rental company,
Right.
where we took the film DVDs to the fans of cinema. We gave them the joy of cinema in a DVD format.
Yeah.
Netflix is designed to be a very diverse service. We program to diversity and variety from the very beginning. We are an ocean of content. Three parameters which really work for us is the member engagement, subscriber growth, and the revenue share in the market.
Monika, welcome to Bollywood Hungama. Great to meet you, and on a very exciting day for Netflix. So, firstly, big congratulations from all of us. For us, even as viewers, your content is highly exciting.
Thank you, Rohit. So lovely to talk to you always.
Right. Firstly, do you want to tell the viewers, it's a big day, it's the Films Day of Netflix. What are the exciting titles that they should look forward to?
I think it's such a special day for us, Rohit. I just want to share that it's the 25th anniversary of Netflix.
Right.
We started off as a DVD rental company,
Right.
where we took the film DVDs to the fans of cinema. We gave them the joy of cinema in a DVD format.
Yeah.
And from there to where we are today, I think we've played a role in transforming the entertainment industry, how people consume, what formats of entertainment they consume in, the kinds of stories that we can tell from documentaries, films, series, reality shows, etc. and more. So I think it's a special day from that sense.
Right.
And we really wanted to share the excitement around our film slate with the audience on such an important day. And the titles that we've just had incredible success with Darlings.
Yes.
And even the post-theatrical cinema like RRR and Gangubai, which, we really feel honored that we could take those titles to the world, and Bhool Bhulaiya and, titles like Minnal Murli, Jag Mein Thandiram, Navrasa, all these titles and so many more. So I think what we are looking forward to are very exciting films. The next one which is coming is a very powerful, emotional drama, Jogi, with Diljit in the lead, and directed by Ali Abbas Zafar. We have Khufia by Vishal Bhardwaj, Archie, Zoya's adaptation of the Archie comic. We have Chakda Express, which Anushka is headlining. We have Sujoy Ghosh's untitled film, which Kareena is headlining, and there's Jaideep Ahlawat and Vijay Verma in that. Then we have Monika, Oh My Darling, which is a mad ride.
Yeah.
Then we have Kala by Anvita, where Babil, Irfan San, he's debuting. We have Plan A, Plan B.
Right.
And I don't want to miss out anything. We are sharing 10 titles today. Chor Nikal Ke Bhaga, which is by Maddock, Yami and Sunny Kaushal.
Right.
It's a hijack drama in mid-air and really a different space.
Amazing. You have kept a track of each one of these in the interview as well. Amazing. This is quite a job because these are such different titles, such different films. Since you brought up all the releases that you all got after their theatrical release, what is a good window for Netflix? If you all had your way, when should a film release to do well for you all and the makers and everyone? There's so much talk about when a film should release after the theatrical release.
I think that it's an industry decision. During COVID, when people were really locked up in their homes, and I think films and filmmakers also needed to put their stories out.
Right.
I think at that time the windows had reduced, they had become 4 weeks, and I think that worked for the audience, that worked for the service. But I think now that the window is back to 8 weeks, that is also working for everyone. And I really think that all models of exhibition of content should work,
Right,
and
everyone.
coexist.
Right.
And I think it's very important for films to work in theaters, for
Right.
audiences to go to theaters and experience the films in theaters. And films also work on OTT, whether they are in original format. We've had incredible success in original format, and we've believed in original films from day one.
Right.
The only service to program original films from day one. And I think we are continuing to grow bigger and bigger in that journey, because we are also learning, we are getting
Yeah.
bolder, we are getting, to experiment more. And even post theatrical, I think we've had great success in both formats. And I think whatever the industry windows are, work very well.
Work very well. Last 2 years, how have they been? Like, was pandemic actually a time where OTT and Netflix flourished and did better business? Did you all see that curve?
I think it's a very known fact that there was a huge spike.
Right.
I mean, it was bound to happen. That was the only sort of option for people, and actually, I'm very happy that in a small way we could ease the suffering of people. It
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
very tough time for everyone across the world, and I think stories connected us and really at least made us forget
Right.
the here and now and transported us into different worlds. And a lot of content actually got watched.
Yeah.
And I think the good thing that happened, Rohit, is that people experimented a lot.
Right.
And something which would have happened over many, many years kind of got accelerated in terms of experiencing the world,
Right.
cinema, world stories in any given format. And I think that has evolved the taste of audiences.
Yeah, that
Because they have seen Korean, Spanish, Hollywood people were already watching. Plus, the language barrier has
Yes.
gone down, to such a large extent. People are so much more open. And also they're demanding, their tastes have elevated. So they want newer stuff. They want stories to be worth their time, So I think it's interesting. It's an interesting time. We are all learning. And actually, it's not just entertainment. Every industry is going through that. I think because entertainment is so out there. I mean, auto industry has gone through its own churn. Food industry has had its own, sort of realizations. The whole catering business has, completely sort of
Changed,
gone through a revolution. So I think entertainment is also on that journey, and we are learning a lot. And I think we have to, audiences are very discerning, very demanding, and we have to please them.
Right. No, to give credit where it's due, you all have got world entertainment to our drawing room. So big credit to you all for that. India is also a very different market. Here, what are the biggest challenges that you face in a market like India, which you don't face outside?
I think India is a very, very heterogeneous market. In terms of taste and socio-economic, sort of segmentation across cities, across, like I said, what people watch,
Right.
where they come from, the languages. We are such a diverse country. I think it's hard to find the kind of diversity anywhere else in the world.
Right.
And I think that even though it's a challenge, I think it's the most exciting thing about India.
Right.
And I've always believed, and more it's getting proved on the service as we program our slate, that Netflix is designed to be a very diverse service. We are a very, very different kind of a business model or a streaming service, because we program to diversity and variety from the very beginning. We are an ocean of content. And your Netflix will be different, my Netflix will be different. In our own family, everyone will have their own profiles. We have a very highly personalized recommendation system
Yes.
that caters to your tastes, and we are constantly working on that, whether it's our features on the service, whether it's how we recommend to you. It's all a work in progress,
Right.
Rohit. Where we are today, a few months down the line, you'll see we've moved a little more on that.
Right.
We are understanding you better in terms of, okay, you like watching this, there is something else you can try out.
Sure.
So I think from that perspective, it's interesting, and we get to do more. We get to serve our audiences more.
Right, you do, and we can't complain. How do you compete with a market which is so obsessed with sports, which you all don't have, and like say celebrity talk shows, sports? There's so much happening where the eyeballs are. How is there a plan to take that on as well at some point?
I think where sports is concerned, it's we don't have any immediate plans there, but never say never.
Yeah.
But I think for us, we are a pure play entertainment
Right.
service.
Yeah.
We know that we do that well, and we keep we keep sort of trying to do better at what we do, finding the best stories. You obviously know that we are working on games,
Yeah.
and that is something which is a big focus area for us. And of course, where sports are concerned, we are working on sports documentaries. We've had some of the finest sports documentaries on our service.
Yes, of course.
And we want to operate in that space of delivering entertainment in different forms.
Right. You all are the market leaders in this space. Whatever happens at Netflix does make headlines. So, when there's a subscriber change worldwide, it makes headlines all over the world. Are these challenges you face in India as well? Password sharing, there's a mechanism now to deal with it. Are these issues you all face in India as well?
It's the same across the world. I think the important thing is, for us as a service, we always look at our business and how we are serving our audiences with the member joy that we provide.
Yeah.
And also, the three parameters which really work for us is the, member engagement, subscriber growth, and the revenue share in the market. We are 1/3 of the SWOD revenue share in India.
Wow.
We are market leaders in revenue. And for us, it's really important to invest back in content
Okay.
to be able to bring the best stories out.
Right.
So I think it's a journey where we are constantly focusing on diversity and quality. And our film slate today, all the announcement, the sneak peeks that we've done are just a small part of what we wanted to share with all of you, and to we are so excited about it.
Yeah.
That we wanted to share the first looks of everything. We will be sharing of our entire slate very soon. We have Tudum coming up next month, which is our global sort of content festival.
Right.
So I think there's lots more to come.
Great. Looking forward. And today is an exciting day, so I'm going to go back and see what else you all have to offer. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Rohit.